LAUSD officials say people identifying themselves as federal authorities were denied entry at two elementary schools. District officials confirming it happened Monday at Lillian Street School and Russell Elementary, both in South LA. That's where Christina Gonzalez is live with details. Christina.
Yeah, and the Department of Homeland Security is confirming that they had people out here at the two schools, but they're saying it wasn't to do immigration work or enforcement, but to check on the welfare of minors who had crossed the border without adults, unaccompanied minors. The school still did not let them in.
Eso es mental abuse.
Mental abuse is how a music teacher at Russell Elementary describes attempts by people identifying themselves as federal officials to enter this school, as well as Lillian Street Elementary.
I'm still mystified as to how a first, second, third, fourth, or sixth grader would pose any type of risk to the national security of our nation.
At Lillian, the principals say they asked to speak to a sixth grader. At Russell, we're told they made the point of saying they were not immigration or ICE, but Homeland Security, as they asked about 4 students. When the principal asked for identification,
at that point, the agents pocketed their IDs, refusing to allow the writing down of their names and badge numbers.
And when the principals told them they could not enter the school as per LAUSD protocol,
they declared to the principals in both instances that the caretakers of these students had authorized them to go to the school. We've spoken with the caretakers of these children, in some cases parents, and they deny any interaction with these entities and certainly deny providing authorization.
We're more afraid than ever, says one mother, many afraid to show their faces on camera.
It's sad, like they're just scaring all the kids, you know, they can't just come to schools like that.
The statement from the Department of Homeland Security reading that they are, quote, leading efforts to conduct welfare checks on these children to ensure that they are safe and not being exploited, abused, and sex trafficked. Now, I will tell you that we know the Department of Homeland Security knows where these kids go because they're checked in the border. But I've never seen or heard, neither that have the school officials here, have them come to school to do these checks. Usually it's at a home or like if they all went to a foster home, for example, or an organization. So this is unique. Why these 6 out of the hundreds of thousands unaccompanied minors across the border, we're not being told. South LA, I'm Christina Gonzalez, live. Back to you guys in the studio.